Hi, you guys, and welcome again to Learn with Tanya. I'm very excited about today's episode. But first, I want to talk about who's joining me. We have Nathaniel. Woo-hoo!
Hey, everybody.
We've got Zaz.
Both hands. We're doing both.
Zaz hands.
And we have Josh. And they are from Arbitrary Media. So you got to check them out. Arbitrary Media. So thanks for, being here with me, you guys.
Tanya, it is always great working with you. We've done a great episode. We have one out. We have a couple more in the can. We'll be releasing them soon. We have more coming. I love being here. I love doing this. And I hope everybody out there joins us. We're trying to form a community. We want to learn with you. We're going to learn from you. So get your computer out and join us. It's going to be a blast.
Exactly. And so today I'm very excited about because we're going to be diving into ChatGPT and we're going to be building all the components you need to make a podcast. All right. So if there's anybody out there that really, really wants to make a podcast, this is a great platform to get some ideas rolling and going. And you're going to see exactly what it does. It's pretty phenomenal. So we're going to make everything from the artwork to the logos to the first episode, like the entire outline of the first episode. And it might seem like a daunting task, I know, but it's not with ChatGPT.
To start using ChatGPT, fortunately, they made it very easy for you. Whether you have a Gmail, an Apple account, even if you want to use something as simple as using your phone, you can just sign up that way, and that's free. And you have so many options available to you right out of the gate when you're free.
Oh, yes, and it is free, right? So you literally...
Yeah, it is free. Yeah, obviously there's going to be some more bells and whistles once you pay money, but like I said, right now we're going to go over the free piece of it, and yeah.
You don't need to pay. You don't need to pay. Let's just
you
put
really
that out
need to pay.
You don't.
You don't.
You're not going to get, especially starting out, you're not going to get any tools unless you have very specific needs and you know they're there. Don't pay it first. Sign up for free. Use it. Get to know it. See if it's good for you.
I agree with you, Nathaniel. It's just like, don't pay at first and just get to know it and put in simple prompts. We're going to go over some for you today. And and then does it just start to work? I mean, once you put in your prompts or ask it questions, does it just start to work? Is that easy?
Yeah, it's that easy. You log in, you create your account. That way it knows who you are. When you join back, it can remember previous conversations. But if you don't know how to talk to ChatGPT, remember the name is ChatGPT. You can just chat to it. You can say, how do I address you? How do I ask questions? What can you do for me? I'm interested in this. Can you do this? Ask it. Just type like it's somebody in front of you and you're curious what they can do to help you out. And
you can ask it just about any question you want too, if you want information on anything, right?
Yeah, exactly. Now you can, when you get into actually asking questions, you get different perspectives from the AI as well. Something that we had talked about offline that we do at work sometimes is we'll, state, hey, can you speak more professionally when you deliver the answers to me? I can utilize that in a more, corporate atmosphere. Or, if you're like one of us three, it's like, hey, can you use less technical jargon because what we're trying to do, we're still learning. So it's really fantastic on that level.
So I use it actually quite a bit. And one of the things that I do know is that the more information and the more detailed information that you give it, it will give you a more spectacular answer. Like I remember, so I showed this to my mom. My mom's 77, and I told my mom to ask it anything. And then I told her to put in like all these different, details of this and that and this and that. Her jaw dropped. In fact, this is her first reaction to ChatGPT.
Yeah, this is amazing.
What do you like? What's that? Like what?
Well, just the way that it comes through, so professional, and it's got all the things that I would have put in.
It knows about you.
Mm-hmm. It does.
What does it know about you?
It knows about more about me than I know about me.
Wow,
yeah,
that's crazy.
Really good.
Oh man.
Okay, that's good. All right. That's perfect. Yes, so it is actually kind of mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing for anybody of any age. I love it. But yes, the more information that you put in and the more detailed information you put in, the more you get back. And you'll see what I mean when we start using it, right?
Yes.
100%. So what are we doing first?
Let's get on with the podcast ideas, right?
So I guess that we got to figure out, what kind of podcast we're going to do. How should we figure that out?
Okay, so like I said, I kind of use it a lot, right? So one of the things I do know about it is that first of all, you should start it off by giving it a persona. So you would say, hi, ChatGPT. And by the way, you're supposed to be kind of like nice to it. because I don't know if it's true, but I heard that it does give back a little more friendly answers. Okay. And then you give it a persona where you say, hi, ChatGPT, take on the role of a blah, 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 blah. So if we're doing a podcast, it would be take on the role of a podcast of a super, like the best podcast copywriter, producer, director that knows how to research and come up with the best podcast titles. So you can say something like that. So basically you want a super professional podcast copywriter. And then you say, can you scour YouTube or scour the internet and look at all the most watched podcasts and help me come up with like 5 or 10 titles or podcast ideas that would be highly bingeable, highly watchable, addictive, that people will just, not be able to get enough of it. So like if you literally put in prompts like that, where you're putting in super details, it's mind blowing what it will come out with. I can't wait to do this because I have never done this before. So on this topic,
Josh, do we have a prompt that says most of that?
So perfect. What I'm going to launch into here, you guys tell me if this is where we should start. I've got, hi, ChatGPT. Hope you're doing well today. This is a representative of Arbitrary Media discussing new podcast ideas with the amazing Tanya Meme. We would like to start a podcast that her audience would enjoy. It should be something new and original that could be serialized, please. What would be some good ideas for that project? Please answer me as the best podcast producer to have ever existed.
Ooh, I like that.
Nice.
You better say
Nice.
Life Masters, because that is my podcast.
Oh my gosh.
Let's
Put that on the screen.
Okay, so you just put all that in there in milliseconds.
Yep, and it is pushing stuff out immediately. It has given us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ideas. It's still working. We're seeing it go in real time here.
This is incredibly fast too. I mean, it just spits it out.
Way faster.
More information than you even asked it for often. It will over communicate a lot of the time. In a good way.
In a good way.
Might I add
real quick?
And I would highly advise to say good response or bad response, because at the end of the day, this is just going to help you out. I mean, it's going to make sure that your responses are going to be tailored to your liking, not something, it's not going to keep.
It will remember what you like and what you don't like. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So just these little details that they put into this that actually help you out in the long run. And especially it's free too. You can use the free one. If you use the free one, So.
Well, but so it's not exactly what Zaz is referring to, but when we go back here in a minute and we ask it to go back, we can say, hey, idea number 1 or idea number 2, or please expand on idea number 3, whatever it is. You can refer back to the things that it said to you, and it will recognize that information all the way throughout. So that makes it easier as well, and it's a shortcut you can use to get the information that you want.
Well, I'm excited to see what it says. It's a little small,
let's see some of its
so I can't
ideas
see
and pick out our favorite.
Here, I'll give you our response we got was, hello, and thank you for the warm intro. I'm honored to be a part of this creative brainstorm with Arbitrary Media and the phenomenal Tanya Meme.
It knows you.
As the best podcast producer to have ever existed, bless you for the title, I'm bringing the big, bold, brilliant ideas, grounded in Tanya's charm, experience, and her audience's love for authenticity, empowerment, transformation, and a little unexpected magic. Let's design a high concept, bingeable, and totally original podcast that's perfect for serialization and uniquely Tanya. Here are 7 top shelf podcast concepts with built-in arcs, hooks, and guest potential.
Good golly. That's amazing.
Guests. I like having guests. They usually end up well for me.
I'm going to say this, and you guys heard me say this before, arcs. I'm a fan of arcs. Like, where are we going on this journey? So that's amazing.
Totally.
We have a beginning, a middle, and an end. Let's go.
I agree.
Let's go. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Number 1 idea here, The Reclaimers. It is an inspirational docu-series about personal journeys. The premise is Tanya helps people reclaim forgotten dreams, projects, or even places, from half-finished passion projects to neglected family homes or businesses. Each season follows 3 to 4 major transformations, blending personal growth, design, and heart. It gives me a why Tanya. Her background in home design shows lifestyle TV and transformation stories make her the ideal guide. She'd be the dream whisperer, helping others turn back the clock and finish what they started.
That seems more like a television show than a podcast.
Yeah.
Very much does. Yeah.
It would
Bonus,
be
you
visual.
can,
Would have to be.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
I
so
came up with
let's-
other ideas.
yeah.
I'll
We
read
also have
number 2 for you. if
Famous
you
for
want to.
15. Tanya interviews people who went viral, were reality show icons, child stars, or sudden media darlings, and explores what happened after the fame. A serial exploration of our obsession with overnight success and fleeting stardom.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, but I've actually thought of that idea for you myself. I would love to see you, like, especially my idea was actually up and coming YouTubers, like, who are trying to get started, and you're like, especially if they're related to stuff you've done or inspirational, to bring them in and have you just like, what's it like?
Yeah.
Tell me about what you do and how cool it is. What's number 3?
Number 3, The Intuition Diaries, a serialized exploration of intuition, how it guides people through major life decisions. Tanya and guests share personal moments where they just knew something and what happened next. Interesting.
Okay.
Here, we'll buzz
Is
through.
there something?
Oh, go ahead.
Is there something about you we don't know? Like, are you into like The Secret?
Well, you guys, there's probably a lot about me you don't know.
That album from Japan. I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, there's that. There is that. Okay. Next. I do like
Yeah.
that one, though. I like the Intuition Diaries. That's
Yeah,
cool.
no doubt.
That's a winner
It's
so
the-
far.
Yeah. Next up is DIY After Dark, a wild, entertaining mix of creative projects and personal secrets. Each episode, Tanya helps a guest tackle a quirky DIY challenge while they spill a confession about life, love, or something they've never told anyone.
I think we
Interesting.
forget the DIY part. We just say, spill the confession, and there's a whole
Yeah.
I'm with you.
deep
I'm
dive
with you.
interview.
It's too hard to set up both. Like, what are they working on? It's a quirky DIY challenge. So I got to find that, and then I got to, like, it sounds like it'd
Yeah.
be so contrived to do the DIY challenge part when all people want to hear. Like, I get that you're doing. If you had a cooking show where people spilled secrets, that's cool. But the quirky DIY project,
What if it was called Spill the Confession? And I just have people on that are willing to spill the beans.
I
Right.
will
this
help
is-
you produce it.
Right. Wouldn't that be interesting?
Yes.
And this is
It
one of the
would.
cool things, is that ChatGPT isn't going to be your answer every time, but it could lead you just far enough to get an idea like that. It's not always going to give you perfect things, but just maybe it gives you that idea.
brainstorming.
Yeah.
Well, let's start. Let's keep Spill the Secrets.
Okay,
Is our
okay,
number 1. We'll call it a rename of number 4 if we refer to it back. We'll refine that idea, because what we can do with ChatGPT is take the idea and say, I like that, but I want to do this. Let's work on that, and we can refine it further. And ChatGPT will remember and work with you on this. So let's see what number 5 is. Maybe 5 can change our minds on our best idea so far.
Okay.
Number 5, I've got The Flip Side. Every episode dives into someone who made a major life or career flip, a lawyer who became a baker, a banker who turned monk. Tanya unpacks the before, during, and after with vulnerability and humor.
Okay, that's awesome. I like
That's
that one.
I like that.
Pretty
I actually
awesome.
know.
Yeah.
I know a guy who is a monk, vow of silence for years, lived in China, all that stuff. Who left the church, and he works for the CIA.
Number 6, aren't we?
We're up to number
Oh,
6.
no, we can't
Touched by
do this one.
Tanya. Oh, I don't know about
Yeah.
that. Touched by Tanya. Okay, let's see what that says.
It's an unfortunate name. Tanya gets sent a mystery box or photo or letter from a
I'm
fan
in.
or listener each week, something broken, unfinished, sentimental, or symbolic, and she makes it right, fixes it, rebuilds it, rewrites it, restores it.
Boring. Okay, so number 7.
So
How did
number-
I get here? Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting. Oh, my thing is shaking. That's
this-
interesting.
It says is a narrative podcast where Tanya helps guests unravel the winding, messy, beautiful chain of events that led them to their current moment. The show mixes interviews, monologues, reenactments, even voicemails or diary entries.
That's a lot of work.
They're
That's
not
a lot
all
of work.
winners. Yeah.
I like the idea,
Alright.
but it is a lot of work. You need a professional editor. Really, you need a professional editor for that. Like, no matter
Yeah.
how good you think you are, I think, yeah, you need to be good for that.
I agree.
So,
Okay.
all of that said, here's where ChatGPT ends up. It also offers an optional twist for any concept. In each show, Tanya could read a reflection coda after the guest departs. 60 seconds of what she learned or was reminded of, creating a deeply personal thread throughout every season. This elevates the show into something that both feels like a podcast and a journey. And then ChatGPT offers, would you like me to build out a pitch deck, plot outline, or teaser script of any of these, or combine any of the ideas? I'd be thrilled to help produce the next great show.
Yes.
Yes. Why are we not doing that yesterday?
Like right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So it
Now
looks like
everybody's
it
gonna look up-
popped out some great ideas. And I love how it puts it in categories too. I've seen that many
Yes.
times.
Yeah, what do we want to
Love the
look at?
organization.
So it gave us vulnerable and intimate, cheeky or playful, and mysterious or theatrical. What do we want to look at?
Well, Tanya, my vote for you is cheeky and playful. I think that's how you would do an interview naturally, or would want to do one.
Yeah, sure.
100%.
I like
All
the
right.
spill.
Yeah, so what do
The
you
spill
think?
is
Okay,
nice.
so the spill.
Fun.
You got confession stand, DIY confessions, I said it out loud, tape recorder in the closet. Seems specific. What you got
that's
to say?
targeted.
Midnight murmurs, or booth 7, like an old school phone confession booth, mysterious and
I really like that because it's kind of an enigma. People don't know what it is, and immediately, what is a booth 7? That's the reason I like the from
It's
too on
kinda
the
cool.
last one.
That is booth 7 is cool. The spill is cool.
I just like that all of us are just positing a world in which we are taking this so seriously. We're gonna win an EGOT like after this. We're gonna be like, we're gonna write a musical. We're gonna we are just so pumped for this.
Okay, so we got the name is the spill. The tagline is the tagline. And
Secret
then-
slips and everything unsaid.
Okay.
And what are we asking for next? Music, right?
Music. Yes.
Well, here's
We could-
if we really quick, because at the very bottom here it says, would you like help crafting an intro monologue or teaser copy for the spill,
Yes.
or a template for listener submissions if you're crowdsourcing confessions?
all
The
of it.
concept is ripe for virality and the right tone. Let's build something unforgettable. So my suggestion here is going to be that we ask it to do all of those things, and then we ask it to write the song after that. Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm
All in one
very
shot.
excited about this.
Yeah, let's do it.
All
See
in
what it
one
gives
shot.
us.
It could do all of this at the same. Well, not at the same time, but you could ask for it all at the same time.
Sorry,
It's all for
But
the
look at how
future.
quickly it comes up with all the information. You gotta love it.
it didn't even
think-
stutter step.
This has a Tanya voiceover that I think we need to hear.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear what ChatGPT said that you would say.
Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna go for it. Okay. There are things we carry, words we've swallowed, stories we've edited or never told at all. Welcome to The Spill, a space for secrets, slips, and everything unsaid. Every week we open the door to one voice, anonymous or not, to let something out, a confession, a memory, a moment they've never spoken out loud until now. These are stories without shame, without judgment, just truth, spilled. I'm Tanya Memi, and if there's something you've been holding in, this might be the best place to let it go. Ready? Let's hear today's spill.
That wasn't bad.
That was not bad for a first shot at it.
That
Oh,
was-
first one through? Wow.
I was
cool.
ready to hear
Great.
the rest of the podcast.
Yeah. We also did get from it a listener submission template to submit your spill. It's a ready-to-use call-out plus form template you can use on your website, social, or show notes. It's worded to invite vulnerability in a safe, welcoming tone.
Okay.
And then it does all of that. We don't have to go through line by line, but it
Looks
covers
fairly
that very
complete.
well. Yeah. So it makes that very easy. You can put that up any place, and people can submit their stories. So I asked, what would you suggest I ask Suno.ai for to create a musical intro and a music bed for the podcast?
Just so you know, if you guys don't know what we're talking about here, we did an episode on Suno. So check out episode 1 and you'll learn how you can create your own copyright-free music, which is what we're about to do right now.
So I got back. Fantastic question. Getting the right music tone from Suno AI will instantly elevate The Spill into a cinematic, emotionally immersive experience. Here's how to frame your request to Suno.ai so you get a musical intro and bed that match your podcast voice. And then it gives us a breakdown of what we should ask Suno to do when we go over there to get all of that information.
That is
Very cool.
There's a lot of information. So what we're going to do here, I think what we should do now is this episode, we've went through an idea for a podcast. We have named the podcast. We're working on taglines for the podcast. We have music that it's given us ideas to use another service. Could we have it give us do we want to have it give us outlines for the first episode or 3? Can it do that with our particular show?
Yeah, I don't know that it could because this is going to be a listener submission style thing. So I'm not sure that we get a good result from that.
I figured, yeah.
Right.
The last thing is then we could put this all together and put at the end of this episode just a little intro to what that podcast might sound or look like. But we're going to need some artwork. We're going to need a logo.
Ooh, good call.
Logo. That's true.
Tanya, what kind of logo do you think would you want something with? Let's start with some colors. What kind of colors would you like in your logo?
Black, a couple of shades of blue, white, and like a pink neon.
Let's just see what it does with that. We'll give it colors and see what if it chooses block text or if it chooses something abstract. I'm curious.
Yeah, and also tell it to make it 3D.
All right, so I said, awesome, thank you. We need a logo, please. It should be blue, black, white, and pink neon in color. I would like the logo to look 3D. And now it is going to put together some options for us there.
And again, too, the more details you put in, like we could have said, I want it abstract or I want it modern looking. I want the letters to be whatever type that you want. Like, let's say we have a favorite font or anything like that. You can actually tell it specific details. And the more specific you are, the better it is.
You could have it in a field of flowers. You could, whatever you like, you could do. We want simple just to see what it would do. It can take a lot to render, especially if you're a non-paying subscriber to their service. If you pay, I believe it happens faster. But, for free, it doesn't take too long, honestly.
And you can also say, have in there a glass of wine, a little icon, like a little of a glass of wine, or you can have somebody telling someone a secret, or you can put you can add little things in there, however you see your logo to be.
Maybe that's what we consider. We see what it gives us here, and maybe we try to refine it. Maybe it's 2 glasses of wine like toasting one another, but one of them has some liquid spilling out.
I like that.
Yeah, just one more FYI is when you are loading logos, when you're asking it to generate images, there is a finite amount of images you can do with a free account. I believe it's 4. It'll let you know. You can always ask ChatGPT how many more images am I allowed to produce. But at the end of the day, it'll let you know, and it'll cut you off at that point. Say 1 week from now, you're allowed to generate more images.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, I found that out the hard way.
Okay, so I feel like we did it. We've got the intro, we have the music, we have the logo, we have everything it takes to introduce our podcast to the world. Now, again, we didn't do the descriptions or things like that because it has to do with the listeners, or we have to have a guest on the show, which would dictate the direction of the show, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, but this is very exciting. So,
I can't wait to see what it does.
Me too. So before we show you the final, everything that we just created with ChatGPT, I just want to say, please subscribe and follow along with us. And again, we aren't saying that we are like professionals at all this or anything like that, or that we specialize in AI or any of the platforms, but we're kind of like you. You're like me. We're like you. We're teaching you easy ways to understand and learn AI, because sometimes it can come across intimidating, and we're trying to make it not intimidating. And also, let us know, put comments down below, let us know what you're thinking. Talk to us. Yeah. Right, you guys?
We've actually received some great feedback in a few previous episodes, and we will be taking a look at that, potentially making some new episodes off of that as well. So we are reading your comments and really appreciate your feedback. So thank you.
We really love hearing from you. We want to know what you're doing. Let us know what we've taught you. Let us know what you could teach us. Join us. We're forming a community, and we want you to be part of it.
There are things we carry, words we've swallowed, stories we've edited or never told at all. Welcome to The Spill, a space for secrets, slips, and everything unsaid. Every week we open the door to one voice, anonymous or not, to let something out, a confession, a memory, a moment they've never spoken out loud until now. These are stories without shame, without judgment, just truth, spilled. I'm Tanya Memi, and if there's something you've been holding in, this might be the best place to let it go. Ready? Let's hear today's spill.
I love it.
Yeah.
We all
All right, so that's
we're
it.
slowly
That is it
moving,
for
right?
this episode, you guys. So we're going to end
That's
it with
it.
our famous, well, this is famous of today because we're going to do it moving forward, and
Do
a
it.
1 and a 2 and a 3.